Did you see it? The SSN is in the harbor right now. If you're new to training Pokemon, you should give my place a little visit. It's an empty house, but I've rented it so people can use it as a place to gather and share tips. So it's like an Airbnb for clubs? I fed a Nana berry to a wild Pokemon and it seemed to calm it down a bit. It stopped jumping around so I was able to aim with my Pokeballs more easily. Yep, Raspberry makes it easier to catch, Nana keeps it from moving around, and Pineapple grants more candies. You know, you have a better chance of catching a Pokemon with a Great Ball than with a Pokeball. Even then, it's not a guaranteed catch, of course. When the ring's color is green, it means that Pokemon's easy to catch, right? And when it's yellow, it's a bit harder, but when it's red, it becomes super hard. Aim for the center when the ring is small. I hear that's the trick when throwing Pokeballs. Yeah, this guy used to give me a fishing rod. Didn't he? Vermilion City, the port of exquisite sunsets. My chop is stomping the land flat. You're still doing that, huh? This is my land, all of it. I own everything in this square area here. I'm having my Pokemon use Bulldoze to prepare the site so I can build something here. Bruh. It's been 20 years. Oh my gosh, I've known people like that. I'm gonna make something out of this land, and then like 20 years pass and they do absolutely nothing with it. I get so sweaty after doing sports that I end up feeling all grimy. Speaking of which, you know Grimer? It's born from ocean sludge. Yes, ocean sludge. It happened to be born from something very different in the previous games. Known as poop. No sweat, I guess. Which Pokemon do you prefer? The puppy Pokemon Growlithe or the Scratch Cat Pokemon Meowth? I mean, if you're asking me cat and dog, it's a tie. Though if I had to have a pet in modern day, it'd probably be a cat just because I now have dog allergies. But between the actual Pokemon themselves, I like Growlithe better. Oh, you didn't have to answer. I knew it. Sorry, it was a silly question. If you catch 5 of the Scratch Cat Pokemon Meowth, I'll give you a pretty Pokemon. You can ride on its back. Some Pokemon just don't want... some Pokemon don't just want to walk with you. Some would rather give their trainer a ride. I bet it would be pretty great to take a ride with a Pokemon that could swim across water or fly through the air. This poor Magikarp, save it! Pokemon Fan Club. All Pokemon fans, welcome. Oh, cute plushes. Would you look at my Pikachu's adorable tail? I just adore my seal. It's so lovable. It squeals "Q" when I hug it. The chairman is very outspoken when it comes to his opinions on Pokemon. I'm the chairman of the Pokemon Fan Club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon, I surely am. So, did you come to visit to hear about my Pokemon? Oh, you see, my favorite Rapidash is the cutest. It's so cute and lovely and smart, it's almost too much to take. Plus, it's really amazing when you stop to look at it, don't you think so? Oh yes, it looks so stunning and its heart is so kind, you can't help but love it. And would you hug it tight when it's sleeping? It's so warm and cuddly. Plus, it looks spectacular, of course. Oh, and it's simply ravishing when... Oh, look at the time. I kept you too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. You got an Eevee set from the chairman. In your clothing trunk. It's a costume that you can use to dress up like your partner Pokemon. You can change via the bag option in the main menu. Hope you're getting along with your partner. Come back and see me once you're best friends with Cinnamon. Yeah, because there's, this is where you normally got the bike voucher, but I guess it's not here anymore. Looks like it's titled My Cute Rapidash. Adorable Pokemon and me. A title, maybe? There are words beneath. My beloved Firo. If someone brags, brag right back, and 10 times more than them. Listen politely to other trainers when they're showing off their adorable Pokemon, but brag 10 times harder. So there's one for me and like one for Pikachu, right? Pikachu. Eevee. Oh, I see. Like, I can go all Eevee if I want to. It's outerwear, an Eevee top. So I can dress like Eevee and Eevee can dress like me. You know, I actually kind of like these shorts a little bit better. They feel more rugged and less, like, childish. I know I'm playing as a kid character, but, like, these just say grade school to me. Grade school pajamas that I just happen to walk out of the house with. Whereas these actually say shorts that are meant to be outside. I like both shoes. How do I turn my character? Y. There we go. I don't know if I want too much Eevee merch on. Why does my butt look like it has Digletts on it? Why do I have a Diglett booty? I have Diglett booty. Oops, not you. Me. Turn me around. I don't want to... There we go. Hats. So yeah, I can put like a... Oops. I don't want to be wearing the same thing. I don't know. That just like distracts me for some reason. But you can put like a hat on your Eevee. You can put sportswear on Eevee. I don't know, I'm not really one for dressing up pets, just because I know in real life they absolutely hate it. There are wicked people out there who use Pokemon to do awful things, stealing other Pokemon, selling them for ridiculously high prices. And do you want to know where these bad folks all gather? Team Rocket, that's where. I think Pokemon can be good or bad, it depends on the trainer. Any new items now that we've beaten Vermilion City Gym? We get super potions. And we're good on Pokeballs currently. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, for several games now, they've told us numerous times, like, oh, the way they harvest Slowpoke tails is very bad, and I can see why, but in not Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, they had them as just a regular ingredient. And they're just like, oh yeah, that's normal, and you have to cook with this in order to get the achievement for Charizard cooking for every curry dish. And it's like, I've been made to feel bad about this for 20 years now. Why are you making me cook with Slowpoke tails? Yo, champ in the making. Beyond this point is the Vermilion City Gym, but you'll need to chop that tree down first. You don't know how to chop down a tree? Well, I recall the captain of the SSN was an expert at chopping trees. Like, just scooch past it. Fall through it. Is there This thing here isn't for resting your feet on, you know. It's for tying up your boat. Yes, I'm aware of that. I live on a large body of water, thank you. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron City up in the north. What is he doing up there? Sorry, my neighbor is being very loud again. Gee, I wish I could take a trip abroad to the SSN someday. I could make new friends all over the world. So we could go right. And, oh, something in the flowers, buddy. Charmander found something that was dropped in the flower bed. A pretty wing. There's a notice by the Vermilion Police. A sleeping Pokemon has been blocking the way on Route 12 lately. Detour through Rock Tunnel if you need to reach Lavender Town. Diglett's Cave. So, there's two paths we could take. We can go south and board the SSN and do that to get cut. or we can go east and battle a bunch of trainers and possibly catch some more Pokemon worthwhile for leveling up, such as in here. I'm not going to go all the way through, but if you want to get back to Pewter City after you get cut, you can go through Diglett's Cave like this and be able to get a big pearl every day. Well, I'll be. Did you know this huge long tunnel, it was dug entirely by Diglett? And there he is! Rambunctious. So if you don't have any ground-type Pokemon yet, and you want something to help you challenge the gym, here you go. Catch one of these. Diglett's data will be added to Pokédex. It prefers dark places. It spends most of its time underground, though it may pop up in caves. And it's probably the only Pokemon that's down here, aside from maybe a Dugtrio. So I can head back up now. While I'm at it, I may also teach Dig to Geodude. Where is it? I'll probably replace it with Magnitude once I get it. But until then, I do want a ground-type move for Geodude. Don't you like Route 11? The double ones in the name are so cool. And guess what? I'm the coach trainer on Route 11. I'm a coach trainer. Think you can take me on? A coach trainer with a Rattata. Okay then. Level 21 Rattata, that's not bad. Oh, that's why. You know Crunch. This thing could mess up my day. Oh my gosh, I'm doing nothing to this! No! Because my defense was lowered. Alright then, meet a different type of chip damage. Two can play that game, Rattata. Wow, this thing has bonzo defense, doesn't it? Leech Seed will take it out eventually, but whoa! Oh my gosh, this thing! What even? I'm gonna go back and heal just because of this thing. getting embarrassed by a Rattata. You're strong. You've got me in a good mood, so take these. 5 Eevee candies. If you use an Eevee candy, Eevee will get much stronger. If you want to get candy for a specific Pokemon, try catching that species over and over or send them to the professor. Oh, does it only work with the one species of Pokemon? Anyways, I'm gonna go heal and be right back. Okay, we're all healed up and ready to go. Let's see what exists in here. Used to be Drowsies. You look like you would have water type Pokemon. Let's go, but don't cheat. I remember this kid said this, and in the original he had like an Ekans with Rap. So Rap in the old games, it would just keep attacking and attacking and attacking, and it wouldn't let you get a move in. So it kind of felt like he'd say don't cheat, and then it felt like he was cheating. Because he'd get to do, you know, 3 to 5 moves in a row, and you just had to sit there. Which I guess it's the equivalent of like one big move, like Magnitude, instead of, you know, just a 15-point Rap. But, since it made you sit there and not be able to move instead of doing damage every turn you have, it just took forever, and as a kid it was agonizing. Like, as an adult I have a bit more patience, but as a kid it was just like, oh my god, how long is it gonna do this? Raticate? I see a Mr. Mime, but I can't get to it. I've never lost. You've interrupted my chance to get a really decent Pokemon. When am I gonna get Razor Leaf? Because Vine Whip really is not cutting it. Poliwag down! Chop. Bird time! Yeah, a lot of these I guess I'm just gonna have to work on in the post-game, because I feel like I'm already splitting hairs for experience gain. There's no way I could focus on multiple Pokemon at once, just for the Pokedex. Ember! I try to think victory depends on the luck of the day, otherwise I get depressed. Mr. Mime first, because he came out first, which means he'll probably disappear first. It's tiny! And apparently annoying. No, not that. I need it to be Great Ball. Back in the center. Back in the center! I throw this and he's gonna move, I know it. Just like Pokemon Go. I bet they do that on purpose for legendaries. I threw it to the side, come on! You're being a pest. Really? Well, at least it only took one ball when it actually hit him. He went down hard. Mr. Mime's data will be added to the Pokédex. Always practicing its pantomime act, it makes enemies believe something exists that really doesn't. Yeah, apparently according to Detective Pikachu, it works the other way too. And you, I didn't realize you had such creepy fingers until I saw you in Pokemon Go. Actually, I kind of wonder if I can... Nope. Sorry, I know that was weird, but I was trying to see if you could, like, do a curveball, since it has technique on there, I guess, whatever that means. I wondered if you could just, like, do a whip motion, and I hit the B button as I... and get more points or something. It's like in Pokemon Go, I always throw curveballs. Because you get more experience for it and a higher catch rate. Drowsy's data will be added to the Pokédex. If you sleep by it all the time, it will sometimes show you dreams it had eaten in the past. I don't know if that's something people want. Kind of looked like I could go that way, but I guess not. X defense. Hello, do you use electricity safely at home? Yes? What do you think I'm doing? Building a time machine, Back to the Future style? Sticking a fork in my toaster just for the funsies of it? I mean, to be fair, half of the electrical outlets in this apartment are fried, so I guess I'm one to talk. It's not my fault though, it flooded. Spread the word to save energy! Hey, do you always turn off the lights? Actually, I sleep with the lights on. Like, I don't sleep with a big light on, but I do sleep with the bedside lamp on because I don't like sleeping in the dark. Dang it! Supersonic went through! Now I have even less of a chance of Dig hitting, because if it's confused while it's underground, it'll hurt and pop back up. Well, it's easier to fall asleep in the dark, but for certain reasons, I can't be in total darkness anymore. Light screen. Let's see what you got. I don't know, light screen might be good just in case. Help mitigate some damage. Direct hit. Kids nowadays are so strong. Well, better get back to work. Yeah, the whole save energy thing was even bigger back then because nowadays we have it, you know, kind of just as the standard, but back then it was new. Gotta revive. I raised my Pokemon carefully. They should be ready by now. Tomoe. And Jigglypuff. Rock throw for the Jigglypuff. Nidorina. Nidorina I can use Dig for. Level 22. Yes, more Pokeballs, please. That bush is moving a whole awful lot. Better go find stronger ones. Oh, it's because there's a Rattata in here. I was gonna say, that looks like it's moving a whole awful lot. So I think that's everybody down in here. And I think I probably caught everything. Oh, probably not you. I haven't done you two. Never mind. What do you got? I'm the strongest among my friends. Slowpoke. Oh, water type moves could mess up my day. So let's switch to you. So we can take a look at the Snorlax really quick. Little X's on his eyes. Poor Slowpoke. This did more than I thought it would. One more level for Charmander. Pokemon need to be stronger. Thing is, back in the day when she said like, oh, I need to catch stronger Pokemon, that would have been seen as like rude because it really hammers home that train the ones you get rather than catch new ones in the wild. It's even true based on how the game distributes experience points. Because if you battle with a Pokemon, it's actually going to be stronger by earning IV points. Not experience points, sorry, but IV points based on one you caught fresh in the wild. You used to have a Vulpix. Now you have a Diglett. But in this game, it's sometimes better to just re-catch something. So like, I won't be able to evolve Graveler into Golem because uh-oh. Oh, that could have been bad. Fisher's an instant kill. Uh-oh. No! Oh boy, there I go. 30% chance RNG. Bye-bye. Anywho, Pokemon I can't hit. As I was saying, since I am not able to trade, the only way I will be able to get a Golem is through catching one. Haha, you can't affect Pidgeotto. I see why they gave you this Pokemon. They really did make you a gambler. They made you make a move that was pure chance. Didn't go my way. Get something with lock on and then use that move. Pokemon is life, and I live to play games. Me too, buddy. Don't you think it's hard to think of good names for Pokemon? But then again, why not just try out new nicknames every day until you get it right? Oh, that's so annoying, though. If you're aiming to reach Lavender Town, go through Rock Tunnel. You can get to the Rock Tunnel from Vermilion City. I want to head to Lavender Town, but there's a huge Pokemon in the way. Sound asleep. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's assistants. The professor told me that if your Pokedex has a good data on 30 species, big difference, of Pokemon, I'm to give you the judge function. So let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 30 species of Pokemon? I think I have. I had like 33 last time, didn't I? Yeah! Not last time, now. Congratulations, now let me update your Pokedex. And I had 33 caught Pokemon, but ironic what the number ended up being. Pokemon Box gained the judge function. View a Pokemon summary via your Pokemon Box and you'll be able to see their potential. So we can see who's better or worse. So for example, this Spearow where's the thing? Where is it? Is it supposed to be like... I don't understand. Judge. Okay, stats. Good stats. Ah, I see. Okay, okay, fantastic. Okay, not so good. So these are the IVs. Not its current stats, but its IVs. Good stats. It does have stars at the bottom. Great stats! Okay, so this does determine potential, though I'm not sure if you can raise this with candies or not, like if it raises the base stats. Good, best, best. Okay, so there's a difference between fantastic and best. What do you got? Good stats. Amazing stats! Oh no! Oh no, I might have to switch my Bulbasaur. I might have to switch Bulbasaur. Because this one's so much better. Okay, stats. Oh no. I saw that. Hang on. That's not good. That's not good. Oh no. Mediocre. Great stats. Awesome. Amazing stats. Yeah, see, Eevee is maxed out on all best. Normally this would constitute a cheat Pokemon, but since it's something that's stuck in this game and can never ever be traded, they gave you that as like a freebie. Good stats. Great stats. Well, this encourages me to catch a whole lot of... Fisherman didn't know what he was selling me. Whole lot of different Pokemon. Zubat is ironically stronger than... Okay. So... in the long run, this is actually going to be better than my current Eevee store. I'm sorry. It might be a better idea for me to hang on to this for a while. Because it'll pay off more in the long run. Let's see what the binoculars have to show. To get to Lavender Town, go through the rock tunnel from Vermilion City appears to be a good route to take. A big Pokemon is asleep on the road. I bet the Pokemon, the 3 that we get, are automatically going to have better stats. And there he is. Pokemon is sprawled out deep in a comfortable slumber, getting a suntan. Looks shocked at the sheer size of the Pokemon. But I also kind of need it. What should I do? Because the other one has crap stats. I'm sorry, but the Bulbasaur I was raising has very crap stats. I could catch this Raticate. It's huge. It's angry. I throw everywhere except but where I'm aiming. No! In Pokemon Go, a really good strategy is to throw the ball like directly after it attacks. Especially for legendary Pokemon in raids, because you only get like so many balls to do those. Oh, come on! Really? No. I did not catch the Raticate. There's another one. It's not as big, but... am I gonna spend all my balls on this rat? Gotcha. Raticate's data will be added to the Pokédex. Its hind feet are webbed. They act as flippers, so it can swim in rivers and hunt for prey. Yeah, it's true of real rats. They are very good swimmers. So I should probably save and then board the SSN. I don't have the best party currently because I just swapped some out, but I need them stats.